Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. This is going to be a potentially short video. I say potentially because I tend to talk a lot most of the time, but I'm gonna try to keep it simple. I'm gonna try to keep it short. So recently I went a little bit crazy and bought a lot of gadgets between eBay and Amazon, and I just wanted to kind of do a video to show you all of those little things, because I think a few of these things are very basic, but a few of them are quite interesting and cool, and maybe not everyone know that they exist, and you could find them very useful if you travel, or even if you don't travel, they might be useful for you. So let's go in order. I don't know if I should start with the very basic things, because I feel like I want to start with those and then keep the cooler things for the end. But then I also feel like if I start with the more basic things, everyone is gonna stop watching the video at the beginning and no one is gonna get to see the cooler things. So I don't know, maybe I'll mix it up a little bit. I don't know. Let's start with something very basic. It's a 4 terabyte hard drive, and I got it for just about £900 during Black Friday. So I always run out of storage. My MacBook doesn't have nearly enough storage. My external hard drives, they're all entirely filled in as well. I'm quite excited to use this and to be able to fit majority of my stuff in it. This is the actual hard drive. I like the shiny part at the top, and it actually has very tiny feet right here that you probably won't be able to see, but it's nice. It has a nice grip when you put it down on the desk. It actually doesn't move that much, and it's actually super small and compact for 4 terabyte, and it's super light. So the ones that I was using now are about 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte, and they are bigger than this and a little bit heavier as well, possibly. So yes, first thing, I love it, recommend it. If you need a lot of storage, go for this. So I also, oh wow, did I scratch it already? So yeah, keep in mind it might get easily scratched if you go for one of these. The shiny part, it's beautiful, but it can get easily scratched. I haven't even used this, which actually brings us nicely to the next item. I didn't even plan that, which is this. So I never really thought about getting a case for a hard drive. This specific one I got from Amazon. It was about £6 or £7. I could have gotten one on eBay for like £1. The reason why I chose to opt for this one is because the one on eBay looked a lot like this, but it just didn't have any of the protection on the inside. When you open it, it's just basically plain cardboard. So it's all black. It has a little wristlet, this little hook, so you can hook it. I don't know where you would hook it, but yes. What I liked is just like the matte black finish. It did come in other colors as well, but this is the one that I like the most. And on the inside, it's got like bumpers. These are so soft, and it's like protecting you against drops, which I thought was pretty cool, because whenever I travel I actually tend to bring my hard drives with me, and luckily I never drop them because I'm just scared that that's gonna happen, so I'm really careful. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's never gonna happen. So you don't want to drop your hard drive, and if you do, if you drop it in one of these, it might actually help save all of your data. So these are very soft. Here you can put other things. It's got like a nice little pocket for maybe your hard drive cable or other cables, and then it's got some space for your SD cards. Let me just show you how nicely it actually fits inside. And it wasn't even specific to this model of hard drive. I did have a look at the pictures and at the names of hard drives that they were saying we're gonna fit in here, so obviously I knew that this was compatible. It's not necessarily just for this model, but it feels very safe. So it's got the little protection underneath, and then that one goes on top, and you can just close it nicely. It's not very heavy, it's very compact.
Next item is this amazing clear plastic waterproof suitcase cover. It's perfect to protect your suitcase from getting scratched, ripped or dirty while traveling. And as an added bonus, it's waterproof as well, so you don't need to worry about water ruining your suitcase or what's inside. All of this while not covering up your suitcase design.
Moving on to the next thing, I've got this. What on earth is this? Well, I don't know if any of you have seen it before or if you have any idea of what this does, but for me, I was blown away to say this. You know how some very cool travel backpacks or bags have got like a little open pocket at the bottom that you can slide into the handle of your suitcase to carry it on top of that? Basically, I have a backpack which doesn't have that pocket at the back, but when I travel it tends to be quite heavy, so whenever I can I rest it on my suitcase, and this helps me do that very nicely. I'll just close these on the handle of my suitcase. I put my backpack on the suitcase and then these can just get adjusted and it goes behind the handle of the suitcase. Yeah, this is amazing. Actually, this brings us to the next item as well. Wow, this is all working out. So cool. I didn't even plan the order of these items, but it's working out. So next thing is this backpack. I've been looking for a backpack to travel with for the longest time, and I've tried several on Amazon. I just did not like one of them and they were not good for what I needed them. I actually fell in love with this one instead. This was like £40. So it's almost, it's not exactly super cheap. It's basically the same price as the branded ones. But I found this to be a very nice quality and it's actually perfect. It comes in all sorts of colors. So now, okay, this was my problem. I needed to have a backpack to put my laptop and iPad in it when I travel. So I needed it to have 2 pockets. And most of the backpacks that I've tried only had 1 pocket, and even the ones with 2 pockets were really slim anyway. This one was pretty much the only one that not only offered me 2 pockets, one for the laptop and one for the iPad, which are great, it also has a lot of storage and it's got several pockets, which, let me tell you how useful that is when you travel. If you've got, like, if you even packed a bag just once in your life, you wouldn't know how many things, small things, you might need to carry in it. And when your bag doesn't have many pockets, everything just becomes messy. So we've got one here, which is super flat and it's good for like putting paper sheets or, I don't know. It's got this strappy pocket here, which is quite deep. A little pocket here on the side and a little see-through pocket right here. So all of these I found quite useful for cables and headphones and all that sort of stuff. Gums, candies, or I don't know, you get the point. It also has 2 pockets on the sides, so you could have 1 umbrella, 1 bottle of water, or just 2 umbrellas, or just 2 bottles of water, is up to you. But the point is it's got 2 of them, which are really cool. And it also has a little pocket hiding on the back. Oh wow, this is actually a lot deeper than I remember it to be. So you could put like your phone in there if you're brave enough. I wouldn't recommend that, but it basically sits on your back so no one really sees this pocket, and it's quite handy if you need to reach for something quickly. These 2 front pockets are so deep that I was actually able to fit 2 of my hard drives together in the same pocket, and I was probably gonna be able to even fit a 3rd one if I was carrying it. And in here I usually fit my camera or small tripod. Yeah, I really love this backpack. And also having a backpack with that many pockets and compartments and being able to put everything neatly and tidy into those pockets actually allows you to feel a lot less pain when carrying the backpack on your back. Oh, another one quick thing is this. This is a AirPod case made of silicone. It was like 99 pence. I got it on eBay. It comes in all crazy colors. First thing, you potentially don't want to scratch the actual casing of your AirPods, but even if you don't care about scratches, which I mean it's fine, I don't think it's a huge deal if you scratch the case of your AirPods, but the fact that you can basically customize them and have them in any color that you want, I think it's quite cool, and it makes it a lot easier to find them whenever you have them in your bag or something. Now, I've been looking for a tripod for the longest time, like a tiny tripod, and obviously, of course, at the end I caved in and I went for the Manfrotto, which seems to be the most commonly used one, and unlike the backpack, which I kind of went in my own direction with that because I didn't like any of the more common ones, this proved to be actually the best one. And of course it's Italian, so what do you expect? Most of the time when I record a video, I have my main camera on the tall tripod right in front of me. If I'm having to use a second camera angle, I'll probably just use my iPhone. But I did need a small desk tripod to put that potential camera or iPhone on so that I could record my hands showing you the item. So this is basically the more compact and sturdy, and it has such a nice feeling tripods of them all. It's got this little red button here. If you press it, that actually allows you to rotate the head. This also brings us into the next item, which is this little thingy. So this is also a Manfrotto accessory. This can be used to have a device mounted on it as well. When I say device, I mean like a phone. You would need though this accessory. So this basically just gets mounted nicely and easy on here, and then you can pull it and stretch it and just have your device on it. Actually, let's try it right now. So got my iPhone 10. Oh, do you see this? Can you tell that there's a case on it? Yes, it's a transpiring case. There was 99 pence on eBay as well. So there it is, that's the case. Right. Of course, I would definitely not recommend it. So this is how it looks with the phone on. And it feels very sturdy. And yeah, this is a nice little accessory that you can put on top of it if you don't necessarily want to use the tripod with a camera. Then I also got this powerful little thing. So this is a light. So be careful because I'm gonna blind you in 3, 2, 1. So this is actually set on the lower light, and this is a little bit more, and this is even more, and yeah, that's what it does. So I was quite impressed with it. It's very small and compact, but it's also super powerful. I went with the 6 LEDs one. You could also go for a 3 one or a 8 one. Obviously there's a difference in price based on how many lights you're getting. I feel like 3 might have been too little, while 8 is way too much. It's way too bright to have. And also there's a bigger jump in price from the 6 to the 8 than there is from the 3 lights to the 6. So yes, this is what I've gone for. And of course you can put this on the Manfrotto tripod. Here we go, nice little light. Oh, I feel like I'm in Dragon Ball. Or maybe I'm Iron Man. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, enough. And last thing, I got a little cable organizer. Look how much space for cables. So that brings us to the end of the video. Once again, thanks so much for watching. If you stayed to the end, I appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and subscribe for more. And until next time.